All right, hello, hello, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, seems to be coming in fine. Hello. As you can see, I now have a little bit of a stream set up. I have a little character. I have a chat box that maybe works. Text isn't as dark or as big as I would like. I might just leave it like that for this stream though and mess with it off stream. As you can see, I'm kind of fiddling around with like actually having a setup. I don't think this will be my final setup. The background's a little rushed because I tried to get it out yesterday. I don't know if I should have more widgets. Is it too busy? Does my character take up too much of the stream? Give me some feedback and let me know, but I figure, hey, if my plan is to stream this game for who knows how many hours, considering how long it took me to get this far, I might as well have, like, an actual setup. Anyway, hello, Memoriana, Melaneon, Dark Nimbus, Jevel, insert creative name. Good to see you all. Remove the stars from over top the game window, but besides that, it looks great. Okay. Again, I'm not sure how much, like, peeking over the game is, like, cute or if it's annoying. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Again, I'll probably edit things off screen some other time. For now, the fact that the chat box gets a little swallowed up by the edges of the chat box, you'll just have to live with that. And also that the text is a bad color and too small. Put the chat above your character and game over the other side. Okay. Yeah, just started. Nobody ever inserts a creative username. Do you think Brownie Fox isn't a creative username? You're so mean. Alright, so the plan for this stream, it's probably not going to be very long. Again, it's sort of just me honestly testing that this overlay even works and that it doesn't lag my computer too much, to be very honest. The bushes work well, especially for a game like Deltarune with a square window, but it'd be easy enough to have a variant where the game window overtop the bushes for wider games. Absolutely. I'll keep that in mind then. Again, the other thing is like Undertale and Deltarune are a great game to try this out with because, like you said, they're square, so you kind of have that extra space on the sides. Oh no, Jevel's trapped. I'll get to you. I'll get to you someday, okay? Oh, I'm glad you like my username. I'm very attached to it. The other plan for today is to try and not take a million years to get anywhere in this game. We'll see how that goes, considering I have not moved from this spot so far. I'm gonna give you the name. I can't think of a good name. I'm gonna think of something lame, and I'm gonna say it on a stream. I'll think of a good name for you off stream sometime, and then definitely forget. Alright. In that case, let's get going. We got my cute boy. We just came through the big door. Your name is now John. Wow. Certainly a creative username. A lot of the areas in Chapter 1 are honestly my favorite of the game so far. Alright. Enemies ahead. You're gonna die. Sign Lancer. I know, like, it's been said and done to death, but the, like, writing in Deltarune and Undertale is just to die for. I wish I could write like this. A subscriber! Oh my stars. Field of Hopes and Dreams and Scarlet Forest are just... I love them to death. That's why you hear me use Scarlet Forest in the background of almost all of my videos. Oh, and also, as usual, let me know if the sound is good. It seemed good last time, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like settings change on me when I'm not looking. Rudin drew near. Oh, no. We said that we wanted to do more acts. Oh my god. There we go. You told Rudin to quit fighting. It was utterly swayed. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Also means that I need to get back into Deltarune mode. It'll be good practice. I always feel like I'm really rusty when I pick these back up after a minute. I get hit a lot, but so far so good. Cyberfields is also really good. But it has that like, it goes for the aesthetic that it wants, and that's great. But it's a very plain looking aesthetic in my opinion. Scarlet Forest is so underrated. I love it so much. Listening to this while fighting Jevil for practice? Alright, you just like do it ahead of me and give me the good hints. It's been a minute, and I always just barely eke by in that fight. If you're reading this, I guess you're dead. Signed, Lancer. The boy himself. Ho ho ho! If it isn't my two favorite people! Psych! You guys aren't even in my top 5! Lancer, where's Susie? You mean the purple girl? Ho ho ho! You fools! You're too late to stop me! What did you do? Ha ha ha! It was so simple! She beat me up, so I ran away! That's a bit anticlimactic. I love him! Oh my god, I really hope he continues to show up as a, like, playing card in our pocket. Hey, don't read the sign. It's a work in progress. Sign, Lancer. Jevil fight is so hard. I think it's easily the hardest thing in the whole game. Hey, if you head that way, my troops will thrash you. Is that a threat? I prefer to think of it as an invitation. Does anybody play this game with auto run not on? I feel like you have to. There are 2 objects hanging from the tree. Take one? Of course. Do we take 2 dark candies, or do we leave one up there in case some poor soul comes over for one? Lancer is probably going to get brought along by rules in chapters 3 and 4, somehow, judging by the translation teasers. That's right, I think you mentioned that last time. I really hope so. He better. These types of trees don't contain an item that can heal you. Whatever you do, don't check the tree and you see to open your menu. You got it? Sign, Lancer. I'm so sorry. That's the thing about Jevil. I feel like Spamton you can take out in a couple rounds, a couple attempts. Jevil you kind of have to grind away at. I think I spent hours on him my first time. Whose fault is it that you're spinning uncontrollably? Lancer knows about the C button. He has a shadow crystal. I think he's gonna turn on us and become evil, guys. That's my take. I think he has an evil ulterior motive. That's the only explanation. I'm taking the other one. IMO, Snowgrave Spamton is the hardest thing in-game, but otherwise Jevil takes the #1 spot. To be fair, I have never done Snowgrave Spamton, and it seems like it would be really hard if you're only doing one. Like, sorry, if you only have one character, so you only have one turn each time. The enemies became tired. Oh, I forgot that's what Lecture does. Alrighty. Oh, they're both tired. Okay. But you get X/ in Snowgrave. Oh, yeah. Oh, I find basic Spamton a lot easier. I can't speak about Snowgrave Spamton. My first time I had zero experience with bullet hell, so I spent like a week killing him. I had 5 friends on voice chat, and we were all fighting him at once. It was very fun to chat over while we died over and over. It sounds like it would be a good time, honestly, like that. I think Undertale was also my first bullet hell game, and that's probably why I feel like, in my opinion, it's not too hard until you hit Hotland, and then Hotland really kicks up the difficulty. Oh, Neo was definitely worse. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Lancer's too stupid. You take that back about my boy. He's not too stupid. He's just sweet. Mamma Mia, I'm top chef. My latest cake worked me to exhaustion. So I took a little nap, but Mamma Mia, a scary noise woke me up. A beast was hunched on the table, eating the cake like an animal. I spritzed it with water and it hissed and ran off. But my wonderful cake is... Aw, Chris, that sounds like Susie. We must be going the right way. Let's try to keep her out of any more trouble. Mamma Mia! Mamma Shiva! You know that beast? Please don't come back. Did anybody watch the Mario Kart Direct this morning? I forgot there was one until it came up on my, YouTube recommended playlist, or whatever. The remains of the cake are still smoldering. Take a piece? Naturally. The broken cake was added to your key items. Is this game like Fortnite Battle Royale? I've been meaning to get into Deltarune, but refuse to play a game without a battle pass. Can I pay to get skins for Newbert? Unfortunately, no. That's why this is a very D-rated game. Okay, I have kind of something embarrassing to admit as somebody who is currently streaming a game. I have never played Fortnite. I know, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm not a first-person shooter kind of person. Lancer is just a silly little pumpkin. He's smart in his ways. Absolutely. Oh, no. Alright. Maybe... Okay. I genuinely couldn't finish Undertale Yellow because the chase part with the robot, when he kills you, you have to start the whole... I think I remember that taking me a really, really long time. There was like this section, you have to take a curve in a certain speed, and it took me forever. It was really annoying, if I'm being honest. Oh, there's an X-Flat. Oh, well. I've only played like 3 Battle Royales, and all of them are Landfall games. Fortnite ain't bad, honestly. It's fun the first couple of times with a group of friends, but gets repetitive fast. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I get. I feel like most, at least in my experience for my playstyle, most multiplayer games aren't fun unless you have specific friends that you're playing it with. That's the other thing, is growing up, I just didn't have a lot of friends who played video games, much less would play video games with me. So anything that's like, it's a multiplayer, multi-person online, immediately I'm zoned out. I'm not interested. It's just not for me. Check the clock. In order to solve this puzzle, you'll have to hurry. Alright. Ugh. It's just not worth it. We should start over. You kind of have to slow down on this one, I think. I think this is a thing that always gets me, because I don't want to turn off auto run. DeltaJune! Prepping for DeltaJune. Just popping in to say the thumbnail art is amazing. Thank you very much. I made it myself. I feel like the hand's a little weird. I might need to edit the hand on the thumbnail at some point, but right now I'm just too lazy. You'll get your scythe when you've earned it, Javel. Access now gets slower every time he catches you, so don't be afraid to give it another shot. Oh, that's really useful, actually. I never finished Undertale Yellow. I missed the shop, and now I have 1 healing item for access. Oosh. I've finished Undertale Yellow, but like a normal playthrough of Undertale Yellow. Or like a pacifist. I've never done the other ones. I should go back and do them at some point. I know a lot of people have said that the other routes are good, if not better. I don't know. I don't know. Behold, the maze of death! Prepare to get lost, clowns! Signed, Lancer. We're talking about Deltarune mostly. But hello, welcome in. Feeling lost yet? You must be utterly helpless among these twists and turns. Your sense of direction won't save you now. Signed, Lancer. There is plenty of time between now and June. Could be another stream. If I finish this ahead of time, there we go. Absolutely. It's some sort of enemy. Looks like they got clobbered. Hey, wait! Where am I? Somebody help! I'm lost! Signed, Lancer. You open the chest. Inside was white ribbon. You put white ribbon in your armors. That ribbon is armor, Chris. It increases defense. Why don't you try wearing it in the equipment menu? I think it looked great on you. Well, obviously, we need to make sure that our mage, who has no worse defense than us, has something to defend themselves. It's just what makes the most sense. A crinkly hair ribbon that slightly increases your defense. Did I put it on? Yes, I did. Okay. Chris, you're giving it to me? Well, does it look pretty? It looks adorable. Here, let's... Is that close enough? Am I in a spot where I would even be able to see him blush? I think he's blushing. His eyes changed. I'm gonna assume he did. Whoa, wait a minute. Even if you're my enemy, I've got to warn you. A purple beast is roaming, clobbering anyone who dares block her way. We don't even like fighting. The king left us no choice. Oh, Chris, we need to stop Susie quick. It's fine. Let her have her fun. I mean, we shouldn't, but... Deltarune is in DeltaJune. And who knows, maybe we'll get a small Jevil cameo. I doubt it, but... Hey, don't look! This sign's private! Sign Lancer. Oh, it's just this way. Sign Lancer. Did I miss a sign about him getting lost, or did I read that and, like, just not process it? I must just have not processed it. Okay, great. Oh ho! Somehow you survived the maze! But don't count your blessings before they've hatched! Let's see how you fare against this team! Whoa! It's my team from Pokemon Emerald! So the game that I consider my game, my Pokemon game, is Pokemon Emerald. You ordered Ralsei to flatter all the enemies. We don't need EXP, just encountering your smile is reward enough. And I didn't know how to, be smart about planning out a Pokemon team at the time. Hey, why aren't you guys getting thrashed? You're totally outnumbered. You made a team purely of support enemies. Their bullet patterns aren't balanced at all. It's like a dinner made out of 3 glasses of milk. And that's, unusual somehow? Why don't we talk about this after the battle? There we go. Anyway, and my, I still try to plan teams around characters that I like, but as a kid, you're even less, aware of types and what's a smart strategy. And so I had a Blaziken and a Gardevoir. And they were like my good two, like my two that actually could fight guys. And then I had a Mightyena, an Absol, and a Castform, who I all liked their vibes, but they're all like normal and dark. And so they kind of sucked as a team. My dad works at Toby Fox and said Jevil is a playable character in Chapter 4. I believe it. You know, there is a reference to Jevil in Chapter 2. Maybe all secret bosses get referenced in a chapter after them. Kinda hopefully, honestly. I mean, Chris is barely a playable character depending on who you ask. I would actually argue Chris is an extremely playable character. More so almost than anybody else. Because you're explicitly, like, playing with their life. Great job, Chris. We earned 0 EXP and 100 Dark Dollars. Sweet! How much do I get? You lost, Lancer. You don't get any. Ow. Can I have some of yours? No! Fine. Later, losers. Wow, he talks just like a teenager. I'm gonna give it to him. Like a young teenager, like 12, 13. Pokemon is totally best when you pick the cute ones and overlevel them. Absolutely, and I feel like I've been replaying some of the older, I guess kind of older games. Like not early DS. I've been playing Omega Ruby and mostly Sun. And it's so easy to overlevel in those games. It's kind of crazy. Considering my younger years were spent grinding, and I'm just kind of automatically leveled up. Interesting implication that EXP does exist in the Dark World, or that at the least Ralsei knows about it. I mean, Ralsei knowing about anything isn't surprising to me. I do think it's interesting that EXP exists, but not like, do they know about execution points? I would almost feel like in this game it would probably be just EXP as normal. I don't know. Those are just my quick thoughts though. Sup? I thought you were running away. Yeah, I finished. I love him so much. He's just my little guy. Just got done with Black version. That game had a peak story. Black and White? So I've never played Black. I haven't played much of Black and White 2. I played the first gym or so, and then I had to grind, and I got kind of bored. And also it was on an emulator, which isn't quite as fun. But Black and White, the art style, the game, everything about it is just my favorite Pokemon game ever. I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed with it. I find that Pokemon is more fun when you build teams based on vibes and goofy ideas rather than being efficient. In my older years now, I try to kind of balance it out. I want Pokemon that I like, but I also don't want to have to struggle too much. So right now in Sun, I have a story about my Sun game, but my plan team, we'll get to why it's planned, is... Now I can't think of his name. The Green Owl. The Owl starter, Wishy-Washy, Alolan Pikachu, and Sylveon, which are all cute, and I like them. Open up, you stupid door! Black and White, Black 2, White 2 are great, but the lack of Pokemon variety is painful to me. That's fair, because I believe they're limited only to the, 161 that they made for the game. And then after you beat the Elite Four, you get some of the others. So it's very original Pokemon in that way, and I believe they were very proud of that when it came out. But I do think it really restricts what you like. That's why we need a Unova Legends game. That's why it should have been Unova Legends instead of Pokemon A through Z. Who do you think the knight is? I'm a Chris Knighter, but I want to see your opinion. I'm very mixed on the knight. One second, I'm going to finish this. Oh, great. It's you guys. Susie, we were ever so worried about you. How'd you get past those spikes before? Walked through them. But this door sucks. Aw, don't worry, Susie. It'll open up after we solve the puzzle over there. Nice. Tell me when you finish it. Susie, we need you to finish it. Sometimes proceeding will take all three of us. Furthermore, only Chris can seal the dark fountain. So, if you don't accompany us, you won't make it home. So you're saying I have to stick with you guys? Yep. Let's just get this over with. In my opinion, I'm a big believer in the knight is a different person every time. Cammy Boy says it best in his video, 7 Days and 7 Nights. That just makes the most sense to me personally. But I can see Chris being the knight. I'm not against it like some other people are. I'm gonna play Black 2 when I'm done with the Mega Man Star Force games. I've never played a Mega Man. Dangerous jackalope with big sword. It doesn't get more powerful than Jackalope with a sword. Duolingo? I don't have it. I'm personally also a Chris Knighter. I also kind of like the multiple knights theory. And honestly, I love Death Knight on a fanfic level. I think Death Knight could be cool. It just doesn't make the most sense to me since I see her as trapped rather than a knight. I guess she's more the damsel in distress than the knight if we're talking about a typical story. Rowlet, thank you. I'm sorry. I named him Arcadia, so I just think of him as Arcadia. I enjoy the Papyrus Knight theory too. I'll admit to that. You hear a Ralsei outside your room. I'm definitely not even close. Yeah, Black, White 2 added more from other regions, but it's still a weirdly limited spread. I feel like, so I've been replaying Sun. And even then, I feel like they could have added more Pokemon from other regions. I understand why they've limited how many Pokemon are in each region. When you get into the thousands, it doesn't make sense to have that many Pokemon in every single game. But I don't know. I feel like I just like a little more variety. Honestly, I don't think it really matters who the knight is. If there truly is only one ending, the roaring is inevitable as long as at least one dark world exists. To a degree, I actually agree with that. I don't think a lot about who the knight is because, funnily enough, despite being a Deltarune YouTuber, I don't super care. Until I get more of what the knight's motive would be, he seems more like a plot device at this point. I'm glad you found your people. The Chris Knight wins. Also, small side thing. I see that you have a Disco Elysium. Did you see that Sealbatross, a great animator / animatic person, made a Disco Elysium to Euthanasia by Will Wood? Animatic? Oh, mind-blowing. And it's so good. I love how I have only ever seen people who either love Chris Knight or hate it with every fiber. Yeah, you get a lot of people with strong opinions in fandoms. I think you just can't escape it. I like multiple knight theory because I can't really reconcile Chapter 1's Dark Fountain with Chris being the knight. Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. There are people who believe in Alvin being the knight, but I generally don't understand it, but I could see it. A little bit of an oxymoron there, sorry. I cannot buy into Chris Knight at all. I just don't see it. Too many questions, yeah. I think when it comes to Chris Knight, you have to accept a multiple knight on top of it, almost right alongside it. Watch the Black Chestnut theories. I don't think I've watched that person before. I might need to take a look at that. Papyrus is known for being hyper-aware that he is hurting people and literally can't in Undertale. So Papyrus Knight is cute, but is out of his character. My question is, why... I guess... maybe because the knight is kind of specifically, especially in the Card Kingdom, inciting violence. Yahoo! Susie's back on the team! Cue the fanfare! I'm so sorry, did I talk too fast? Oh, sorry. So there's this person who made a lot of Hades Town animatics at one point, bordering on animations. Sealbatross. They also did a really good lyric video for Gravity Falls at one point that I love to death. I'm also a big fan of the musician Will Wood. One of his songs is Euthanasia. And then I really like Disco Elysium. And so this person that I like, Sealbatross, did an animatic for Disco Elysium set to the song Euthanasia. So it was like a little treat for me yesterday. I did hear about the Kuno and Kuno S game. It seems like it would have been really good. But then again, I think we've all known for a while that we missed out on a lot of good stuff when in regards to the whole Zaum thing. The knight is a major antagonist, so far the main driving entity behind the story. I can see the twist of there being two knights working together, but any more than that, and I think it muddies things. I can see that. Susie follows at a distance, such that no one can tell she's associated. The fanfare scenes are so good. She really tried her hardest to get through. You gotta give her that. Alrighty. Let's see. I need to remember what the button is to walk slow. It's one of the best gags. Especially when we get to Lancer later on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was easier than I thought. I don't know. For some reason, I always struggle with the timing. Probably because I always have auto run on. Are you going to attempt the secret boss from chapter 1 or skip? So, the story here is that I have actually gotten a new laptop. That's right, I game on a laptop. That's why I'm always worried it's gonna blow up from all of this. But I got a new laptop, which means all of my save files are gone. So I'm gonna try and get the premium save file to play chapter 3 and 4 with. That means I'm doing the secret bosses. I'm giving the fixed cake to Top Chef. I'm gonna try and avoid hitting all of the cars when it comes to that one driving scene with Queen. So if it takes me 1,000,000 years to do the secret bosses, so be it. We will be here for 1,000,000 years. Oh, surprise! There's an auto save function. It's good. My other laptop it's still functional, but he was chugging. So I'm glad to have a new one. Oh, Chris, I just realized Susie missed the tutorials. Next battle, we should show her how to act. I think she might really enjoy that. Alright, let's go ahead and teach her to... Warning! For the record, my first time I played this, I picked up on it might be a good idea to use the warning. So there, I'm just smarter than we are absolutely getting Starwalker. Non-negotiable. Neat, good luck. Are you going to keep the manual and save Ralsei's feelings, or take an extra item slot? Does the manual take up an item slot? I thought it was a key item. Wait, I'm gonna need to check that. I'm just a genius, what can I say? You warned C-Round about Susie. It seems barely cognizant of what that means. Hey, wait, what the hell are you giving the new... Why the hell are you giving the enemy advice? So we don't accidentally hurt it? Hurting it's the point, you moron. It attacked us, so it dies. Simple, right? But Susie, what if the enemy might be, nice? Okay, yeah, there's a word for that. Oh, what is it? Striking first! Oh, bye-bye! You idiots! It got away! Wow, that was close, Chris. Maybe I should talk to her. You won! You got 0 EXP and 0 dark dollars. I think the knight is set up as an antagonist in 1 through 2, and the whole game isn't meant to be a murder mystery. I don't think that's the story Toby is trying to tell, but IDK. I'm curious why you think some people think it's a murder mystery? The book ending for Revachol is so painful. It, like, pains me to think about that being an ending, but it's so good. I'm glad you liked the video. Alright, I actually need to grab lunch real quick, so I will be right back. How do I... It's so hard to line it up right. We're just gonna call that good. Okay, so I will be back. Oh, and thank you for the cake. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Did I miss anything important in the chat? And onward and outward. Susie, I suppose you missed what I said earlier. As heroes, we have the power to make a peaceful future. So, from now on, let's try to avoid fighting, okay? What if you just took it easy on them? If you weaken an enemy, I can use my pacify spell, which can put exhausted people to sleep. Ugh. Yeah, you talking is already doing that. Well, just think about it. We might want to warn enemies about her, Chris. I miss Paladin Susie. Is that the route we think she's going? She's gonna go from, not Berserker, but I guess what would her class right now be? But change into a Paladin class. I'm glad you guys were able to keep the chat going. Alright, you guys enjoy your conversations. I have to go sleep. Unfortunately, gotta go earn money tomorrow to buy Deltarune. Yeah, you get your sleep in. I have not been sleeping well. Or I have not been sleeping for a long enough amount of time. I finally got a good night's sleep last night. She's a dark night right now. Open the menu. Oh, I forget you can check that. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. There we go. Mean girl. Won't do anything but fight. Lonely prince. Leader. Gaster came out and did the Macarena. Ah, shit. I can't believe I missed that. We also kind of talked about Rudy and Noelle. I'm not fast, Jevil. I'm sorry. Rudy and Noelle are some of the most interesting parts of the game, in my opinion. Berserker. I don't think she's a Berserker, though, because Berserker is more... have a moment where they get a lot of power and they go ham and crazy. And, like... she seems more in control of herself than I would personally define a Berserker. Then again, the only Berserker I can think of off the top of my head is, like... Saïx from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, she becomes Dark Knight in Chapter 2 then. I believe you that she becomes a Dark Knight eventually. From the wiki, after she rejoins the party in Chapter 1, she is upgraded to Dark Knight and does damage using dark energy. Hey kid. You wanna buy a tutorial? It's only $50 dark dollars. I don't know. I already know how to play the game, you know? Ha ha ha! Did I say 50? Well, we just went on sale. 20 dark dollars. I already know how to play the game. It's fine. One! Only $1! Please, please, I need this right now. Should we take pity on the man? If you talk to the Susie Master when Susie is not in the party, you get some silly rhymes. Oh, I might need to check that out. I don't think I've ever done that. Gotta take pity. $100? Really? You changed your mind? Right this way, gentlers. Let me save first. Susie, the violent tormentor. Violet. Oh, Violet Tormentor is now your ally. The power of Mean Girl shines within you. That's right. We're already... how many hours is that? Like 3 hours into this game, and we just got to Sham. What do you think of the ideas of a darkener becoming a lightener or vice versa? I don't know personally. I think in general it's probably not possible. But the exception to that is Noelle. I could see if somebody was significantly lost or forgotten in a dark world, them being able to become a Darkner. It just, the problem with it is it doesn't line up with Darkners being items in a dark world because of a dark fountain. I always thought it was violent. I am shocked right now that I just could not read before now. Alright, how much money do we have? Guess we have enough for that. Might as well get an amber card. I don't really need to heal up right now. The name's Sham. Pronounced Sham. And this is my little shop. Ha ha ha. Over the years, I've collected odds and ends. Course, I've no attachment to any of it. It's just a hobby of mine. Around here, you learn to find ways to pass the time, or go mad like everyone else. It's like if the Mad Hatter was a cat. Or at least he kind of gives those vibes to me. Long ago, the Darkners lived in harmony with the Lightners. The Mad Catter? They were like gods to us, our protectors, our creators, those who gave us purpose. Then one day we were all locked away in this prison, and the Lightners never returned. Embittered, the king took up arms and aims to take revenge upon the Lightners that left us behind. Course, even among his troops, some still distantly hope the Lightners will return. Historically, this land was ruled by 4 kings, from Card Castle to the east. But recently, a strange knight appeared and took 3 of the and 3 of the kings were locked away. The remaining king put him and his strange son into power. The land hasn't seen this much chaos since. Haha. Well, you don't need to know about that. Haha. So you are the heroes who are going to seal our fountain. Ha. Good luck. It makes no difference to me. Neither light nor dark hold a future for a Darkner in my condition. I love Sham. I love their design. I love their like backstory. I love how I feel like there's still more to them that we're gonna find out in the future. I'm TP Master. Ask me about TPs. What's TP? TP? What's TP? That's what lets you cast spells, see? When you see that orange bar, cast some spells when it's filled up far. TP is quite a caper. TP stands for toilet paper. No, it stands for tension points. What? Really? Gaining TP. You get TP when you defend. Protect yourself, then cast spells, friend. You also get TP by getting close to bullets. Look for the heart outline when you get close to bullets. You rhymed bullets with bullets. Because it's important! Do we want to go through all the dialogue of these guys, or do we just want to come back when we don't have Susie? Whole goals. $1 monthly tutorial weekly. $10. Weekly tutorial monthly. $100. Stop making tutorials. Ain't that the dream? Donation hole. If you like our tutorials, please throw your money into the hole. Throw $1. You put $1 in the hole. The hole became full. We're sorry. We're normally puzzle guys, but we've been forced to do tutorials just to make ends meet. When the king got power, he fired everyone and replaced all puzzle makers with him. Rules card. Lord of the puzzles. Be careful! The king didn't even give us severance pay. Severance? Like the hit TV show? His son just gave us all beanies. Itchy beanies. Aw, did Lancer make them himself? I thought you were the only one who wasn't trapped, Jevil. If you're going back anyway, might as well go back. Yeah, I'll come back to this later. Alright, look at how much progress we've made so far. We're just rolling right through this game now. Ah. The all-encompassing, all-interesting, all-sans potential door. It's a lone door frame, but for some reason, you can't see through it. Very interesting. Well, flip my flapjacks! The clowns are back in town! Well, bad news. Since you last saw me several minutes ago, I've created a brand new fighting team ready to stop you. Door's not ready to work. You gotta fix the door. Gotta put a door on the door frame. Not even the purple girl can stop me now. Ho ho ho! Are you ready to be... Stop. Just stop talking. Ho ho ho? What is that? Why are you saying that? Ho ho ho? It's my evil laugh. Scary, right? You sound like baby Santa Claus. You mean like in a badass way? Shut up. You really think you know how to be scary? Well, Wrong. Man, wannabe tough guys like you really piss me off. Face it, you wouldn't know scary if it picked you up and bit your face off. That's not true. Oh, really? Then why don't we prove it? We'll start with the part where your face gets bit off. Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you, purple girl. What? Thanks. It was kind of you to teach me how to be scary with an evil laugh. Hey, I wasn't. And now, you're going to be thrashed. Ah! Merry Christmas. God, I love him. I guess that's kind of an improvement. 8 out of 10 Susie voice? Oh! I can do a Noelle voice. I've been told that I am Noelle voice cast. I can do an 8 out of 10 Susie voice. Career in voice acting, here I come. I've heard that's an easy industry to get into. A board of jigsaws blocked the way. I always love when people give cool names to groups of things. Like, you know, Murder of Ravens. I once heard somebody say that a bunch of dragons could be called a thunder of dragons, and I've been obsessed with that ever since. Yeah, what can I say? I'm the person who gets to say the hit line chicken jockey in the Deltarune movie. It's pretty big for me. Alrighty. That's right, we need to warn them. I did that just because it was the first thing that I hit. But, good thing I didn't do that. You and Ross warned the enemies about Susie. Everyone went on guard. Ah, scheisse. Alright. Do we not have a group befriend? That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. I think it's still, like, just so smart that, oh, they all befriend anyway. Okay. I think it's actually really smart to have Susie be not just not useful, but actively making it harder and worse in this first part. I think it's brilliant. A grumble of pugs? I love that. Not bilingual. Took technically 3 German classes, but more like 1 German class. I took 2 classes of German in middle school, so my teacher basically just wrote the answers on the board and then we copied what she wrote. Which, mixed feelings about that. And then I took a class in college because at one point it looked like I would need 2 semesters of German, and I should have just kept with it. Not that German in the US is the most useful of second languages to have, but at least I would not be monolingual and lame. Great way to up the difficulty and encourage sparing. I agree. I think it's brilliant. A grumble is what you'd call a group of dwarfs in a fantasy setting. Absolutely. Can't stay, but leaving a like for engagement. Enjoy the replay. Oh, good. Thank you. I love when the smorgasbord name that shows up in this game. I forgot about smorgasbord. I live next to the German border and I can still barely speak it. I can say Scheisse. I can say Ich bin Brownie Fox. Is that even right? That might not even be right. Ich bin 25 Jahre alt. Yeah, that's about it. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. I am German, but learning that from scratch must be so difficult. It's actually, in my opinion, not one of the harder languages. There's a lot of things that I think are easy. Not even the worst pronunciation, I'd say. Hell yeah. Oh, it is, right? Cool. Germany is definitely one of those places I'd love to visit sometime. It seems so pretty. As someone who learned Spanish then forgot it, I like to think that I'm not that lame. Hey, at least you learned it at one point. I know, similar to what I know of German, I know a smattering of words in Spanish just because growing up, especially in elementary school, like once every 2 months we would have somebody's mom come in and give us a worksheet with a bunch of random Spanish words. And that was the extent of my Spanish learning. Germany is very depressing. Visit the Netherlands instead. It's almost like somebody who lives on the border to Germany could possibly be living in the Netherlands and be biased. I don't know. Maybe I'm making an assumption here. But okay, I'm a mountain lover. I love mountains. I live in like kind of the valley between 2 mountain ranges. If I don't see mountains, I get upset. I feel like German verbs are easier than nouns. I can kind of see that. I mean, when you get into basically any language that isn't English, from my understanding, you start to get into gendered nouns and stuff, and that's where I start to be like, I don't know. I'm guessing. Oh, look, Chris, another puzzle. Oh no. Let's read the instructions. Huh? The instructions are vandalized. It says, "Thou'st fools, thou will never figure it out." Ruining the instructions, that's definitely against the rules. Then it, says, "P.S. I make my own rules, RK." Well, that explains that. Why don't we just climb over this spiked fence? Because then we'd get impaled and die? Cool, I'll work on that and you do the puzzle. Try your best, Chris. Oh, this is a rough one, guys. We might be here for another hour. Get comfy. If you don't like not seeing mountains, southern Netherlands / Belgium, maybe, but the rest of the Netherlands is flat as a board, more or less. Oof. Netherlands, that's the one that's known for their, like, tulips, right? I am a fauna lover. I love my plants. I was a botany major for a hot second. Great job, Chris. I think you're onto something. Hey, Chris, give up whenever you feel like it. It's all good. Sometimes we need somebody to tell us it's okay to give up. Don't look at me, Chris. Puzzles are your job. Along with everything else I don't want to do. It should be simple, Chris. Press the boxes into the switch with Z. Wait, who the hell is Z? Confirmation, though, that Susie does not know what Z is. If you push the box off the button... Oh, hey, Bricks. I didn't see you come in. I've been speaking Dutch for 27 years and I still don't get gendered nouns. You don't need to know that stuff to actually speak the language or write an email at work. That's good to know. Did I say fauna? Flora! I'm a fake flora lover. Nobody look at me, I'm deleting my channel. A lot of the Netherlands is below sea level, and I've always lived not way, but like decently above sea level. Chris, I don't think that's... Great job, Chris. I think you're onto something. I wanted this one over here, actually. I've decided. It looks better like that. Oh, glad for you to come in. Just doing my replay and also testing out my stream setup. If you have any feedback, go ahead and give me some. The dialogue in the chat box is a little small and a little light. And somebody said I should take some of the stars off of the, like, game screen. So, I'll try to make those adjustments before I stream next time. Are you going for the Halloween Susie dialogue? I don't know if I know what that is. Or at least not off the top of my head. There's also dialogue if you stand on the switch. Good thing I didn't put this one in then. I was just thinking that, like, can't you solve it like that? And then I was like, surely not. Chris, you can't solve it by stepping on the switch. You aren't a box. Chris, don't listen to him. You can be a box. I was a box for Halloween once. Just a box? Well, it's not like I can dress up as a goddamn monster. Dress up as a human. Just, like, put on a brown wig or something. Do I dare do it? Favorite plant? I'm a fan of Acer gradidentatum or the big tooth maple. I just like maples. Especially in autumn, they turn this really good red color. Oh, it's to die for. Yes, I have grabbed the cake. I'm gonna repair the cake. Damn, didn't get to impale myself. Oh well, come on, chumps. Glad I have some real experts who can help me get all the silly dialogue. Again, that's another reason why I'm replaying is actually I'm really rusty on a lot of the dialogue and a lot of the little details. And as a Deltarune YouTuber, I can't let that stand for too long. Good job, Chris! Alright, see ya, losers. No! They followed me. Next Halloween, Chris and Susie need to dress up as each other. Oh, hell yeah. I'm taking a break screen. Yes! There's a lot of, like... I thought about putting together, like, a pre-stream screen, an after-stream. While I was upstairs eating lunch, I was like, I should really have it. I'm on break screen. So I'll definitely put those in my back pocket. Acer pseudoplan... plantanus is the most common we have here. Where I live, we only have 3. There's Acer granidentatum, Acer negundo, that's box elder, and Acer glaubra, that's Rocky Mountain maple. Again, I'm actually really rusty on my natives. My sister got me a book of the native plants, and I need to review that at some point. You can be real annoying, but to Susie in the tutorial, it's fun if you don't follow his instructions. Unfortunately, I do love Ralsei. I'm mean about it. You like Flora? Name every one of them. Oh. I was gonna make a funny comment, and now I can't think of it. What's the... On hold, 1 second. I'm doing research. Probably all from the Kingdom Plante. That's basically like naming everyone. Can't believe that I forgot that the kingdom was just called Plante. But then, if you're counting, like, fungi as plants, which are qualified as nothing, essentially, as a weird middle ground, then you get in trouble. Alright, let's see if I can remember this. I'd studied forestry and TBH. I forgot so many of those scientific names. One of the reasons why I didn't go into... what's it called? No, I can't think of the name. Oh no, I've already messed this up. Right? I think it's... No, I already... Ah, damn it. Give me a second. Anyway, one of the reasons why I was no longer a botany major, one is because chemistry kicked my ass. The other one is everybody kept asking me what I was gonna do with that degree, to the point where I started to wonder, hey, wait a minute, what am I gonna do with that degree? And it really freaked me out. Yes. Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Hell yeah. Broken Key C. Easy. We're speed running this thing. Don't look at the time code. I have not forgotten Jevil. We will get back to Jevil. I promise. Or not get back to. Get to. I mean, what was the OG plan for the bio degree? The OG plan for the bio... I mean, the plan for any degree is I will get a job in it. But, like, people would be like, what job are you gonna get? And I'm like, I don't know. A botany-based degree? At one point, I was thinking kind of forestry. But I don't know. I was just having a really hard time with it. Not that the degree I got has been going too hot for me either, so maybe I should have just stuck with it. Oh, right, morning. I mean, a lot of it was interest. I had to take a science class, and the science class I took... So I was an English major. I had to take a science class. The science class I took was a field botany class where you would actually go out into the mountains and identify plants, and I really, really liked that. I've always enjoyed plants. So I was like, what the hell? Why not? 8 dinner accomplished. Yeah, I feel like it's almost impossible to get a job in anything these days, which is really rough. I ended up going into teaching, and I've been having a hard time finding a job in teaching. Here we go. Big Mac? Did somebody slip it between the bars to you? I own a flower shop where you give flowers away for free and sleep on a dirt-covered mattress like, own a flower shop. Like Asgore. You know, maybe he's living the life. Maybe, actually, that's the life I should be living. Oh, I should have spared it. Oh. Oh well, it's too late. Do you flatter the Rudin with that too? Let's just go for it. We're not going to be smart about this one, that's fine. You can encounter GIS stuff in the curriculum, and you can easily get a job in that, which I work with now, I guess, but for underground electric cables. GIS? I don't know if I know what that is. Eek. I wish there was dialogue for Suzanne and Ralsei questioning how Chris knew the puzzle combination without visiting the castle. That would be good. Or if at least, like, Ralsei was like, did you just guess that? Did you just randomly guess it? I think Asgore is, like, in the top 3 most depressed people in town. He needs a hug. I'm a big Asgore lover. I feel bad for the guy. We don't need an EXP. Oh, we already said that one. Boring. Give me new dialogue. When you think about it, isn't every fight just practice for Jevil eventually? There we go. Oh, maybe I should have left the Hathy. Oh well. There we go. Justice for Goat Dad! I like him in Undertale too. Yes, he's a murderer. Yeah, I still like him. If that's a problem, take it up with someone else. Even the fights after you defeat Jevil are practice for Jevil. Everything is practice for Jevil. Really, the game revolves around him when you think about it. Rudy, Gerson's kid. Noelle. Noelle seems to be going through it. Susie. Alphys. Onion-san. When you step into the light, blah, 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 blah. Not important. We all know the dialogue. I'm not going to belabor it. Easy. I'm a master. I'm not a master at this one. I always hit a corner. At least he doesn't have the guilt of killing multiple kids. You don't know that. You don't know what he's been up to. I believe he has a lot of guilt in regards to the disappearance of Des. That's my belief. Six kids isn't that many. He didn't even necessarily kill all of them personally. Comic book Dark World. Oh, interesting. Everyone in Hometown needs a therapist. Absolutely. The Pawn Man. Ah, scheisse. I don't know. For the people who do speak German, when I was like in... I want to say it was when I was in middle school or high school. I was one of those kids who was like, I learned a swear word in another language. So it's like the swear word doesn't count. And so I used to say shit as scheisse. And then I fell out of it. And then I just recently started doing it again. I don't know. Well, I have some theories as to why. But for no particularly discernible reason. But I work with a lot of teenagers, and some of them don't know it's a swear word, so maybe that's for the best. The game revolves around him. I see which... I remember the other day randomly thinking, what if Asgore accidentally hit Des with a car while trying to find her late at night during a snowstorm? I think that's actually one of the theories, is that he hit her with a car, and that's why... I think it links to Noelle being afraid of cars when you're in Chapter 2. I don't know if I necessarily believe that one, but I can't see it as plausible. I do think he was definitely in charge of finding her, and that's why the mayor hates him so much, is because he never did. Learning swear words in another language is usually the first stuff you learn. It's the most important things you can learn. What does Kerwa mean? Question, if Asgore is immortal, why didn't he just wait for all the humans to grow up and die of age? I mean, he's immortal, but all of the monsters are not. And if you are a good ruler, which I realize is questionable when it comes to Asgore, you would want to do something, like try and get them out as quick as possible. Or at least they would start to question why you aren't killing the human if you said, my thing is I'm gonna kill all the humans. Drunk driving Asgore theory. I guess it depends, when did the divorce happen? That's plausible. Well, yeah, pretty sure the joke with Noelle is that she's a deer in the headlights, but it can be both. Okay, I thought I came up with that on my... Oh, no! It's fine if you're like, I just spat something out. I don't mean to accuse you. Is doing your homework while the teacher is collecting it an extreme sport? I think it's a testing sport. It pisses me off as a teacher. Just on a personal level. But then again, I don't assign homework a lot. We usually do most of the stuff in class. Top 10 jokes that had a darker meaning later. Ha ha ha! So you've begun to cross the Great Board. The halfway point to our castle. Impressive. So, it's a shame you won't make it a step further, 'cause my guys are about to smash you into blood. Lots of blood, splooshing blood. Hell yeah. Lady, oh. Lady of the Night. It can also mean different things, other Eastern... But it's like a swear word. Okay. I mean, I picked up on it was probably a swear word. The kids growing up and dying of age is contingent on the kids wanting to stay in the underground. That's true. Also, you're relying on them being okay chilling here until they die and not fighting you. Not to mention growing up and getting stronger and then fighting you. I mean, my kids get upset that we do something in class every day. If I gave them homework, I think they'd actually revolt. But, I don't know. School's a lot different than when I was a kid. I'm that old now that I say that kind of shit. Hey, Purple Girl, was that scarier? Why are you asking me? Because you're really cool at being terrifying. I want to be as scary as you. You want to be like me? Yeah! Well, that's stupid. But, the new laugh isn't as awful. And saying you turned us into blood is, cool. What the hell is up with the bucket, though? It is... Do I think it was meant to be a Homestuck reference? I do not know if I believe that. But a bucket with a spade on it could be easily a Homestuck reference. It has to do with, the sexy stuff for certain species. I mean, looking at Susie, for example, I think some of her jokes could actually turn out to be pretty dark. Yeah. Monsters have blood, yes or no? Don't put me on the spot like this. I don't know. What the hell is up with the bucket, though? I think they have blood. I want to say they have blood. It's to put the blood in. Oh. Yeah, I'm not supposed to make a mess. Anyway, thanks for your feedback. I'm really feeling scary. No problem, I guess. So, are you guys gonna attack us, or... They're at least aware of the concept of blood, and I do know that if you bring their HP down to 0, they become, like, just, like, bloody mist. I'm not sure if I believe in something that can't happen in-game without editing stuff, though. I'm the knight? Crap, they found me out. I need to delete my channel. Oh, yeah! I was so excited I forgot to bring any guys. But next time, it'll be the end for... Hey, I've just been calling you guys clowns. Does your team have an official name or something? Oh, Chris, we should come up with a name. No, we shouldn't. Then it's decided. Everybody puts a name in the bucket. This is indeed Deltarune. You can see it by casting Snowgrave on regular enemies. So the animation does still exist. Okay. A lot of the, like, glitchy, edity stuff I'm not as well versed on. I think Susie implies she has blood. Either the kid in the apartment is a monster that doesn't have blood or is just being a naive child. I mean, I could see Susie having blood, but also... I think it's possible that Susie could be like half monster or something, which would complicate things even further as far as monsters and blood and humans go. I'll easily risk the worrying. One of my favorite Deltarune theories is the difference between Deltarune and Undertale is that monsters and humans don't have a power gap, and that the monsters are physical in Deltarune. That makes enough sense to me. I mean, Napstablook can't have blood. It might just be it depends on what you are, though. The animation itself exists, but it is currently not possible to see it in regular gameplay on most enemies. However, you can see it when you attack Peepus. Against Peepus, since Peepus take fatal damage from everything. Oh, interesting. Alright, everyone's put in their entries. Oh, bye, Melaneon. Thanks for tuning in, though. It's always good to see ya. Blue person, you can choose, since you look like you don't care. Alright. I heard a shit squad. Do we have anybody for Lancer fan club? Anybody for the fun gang? That's it. Oh yeah, I imagine Weird Route. Crumpled, fun gang. Alright, I think you're going to bed? Was it you had to go to bed or to work? Anyway, goodbye, Steve. Fun gang, shit squad. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for shit squad because that's the one my sister always does. In memory of her. She's not dead, she's just not here. You take the crumpled up piece of paper. You open it up. Okay, and your name is? I don't think I'm allowed to say this one. It's pronounced the squad. Whoa, I'm not allowed to say tier 2 swears. Wow, you three's collective dad must be very cool. I think there's a human monster power gap still, or at least they function differently. Soul power still seems to be a thing that Chris can use that monsters can't, and Chris explicitly can't use magic. Yeah, there's a lot to think about. I'm really hoping to dig a lot deeper when we get chapters 3 and 4. I kind of started my theory crafting pretty late into chapter 2 being announced and stuff. Personally, I'm a fan of the Lancer fan club. left to my own power, I would have gone for Lancer Fan Club. My theory is that Chris's soul is special not because they're human, but because they're controlled by the player. She's not dead, she's just not here. Noelle in a nutshell. Oh, that's such a good one. Quick question. Has anybody subscribed to my channel since they have tuned in? Not because I don't particularly care about the number. I just want to know if my little widget that says newest sub even works. I'm starting to think it doesn't. Which was my worry. Or could we perhaps consider a different name? Or I'll say you don't have to be in our squad. Yeah! How about I be in the squad and you be the bad guy? Foreshadowing? Here, call up my dad. Tell him he has a new son. One that has to take a shower every time he reads a swear word. Okay, fine. You can keep the name, I just won't say it. Haha, me too. See ya, losers. It's shower time. Good work, team. Oh, save point. Good. Susie was kind of getting low on health. I feel like I get her every time she's on the line, which... consequences of your actions, I think. Crystal is called out as a human soul by the stat screen. Yeah. Personally, I don't know if I think that Birdly could make a Dark World. That's something that I'm still unsure if how much a monster's soul is capable of in this game. Yeah, that's what I figured is mostly anybody who's here is already subscribed to me. Again, it doesn't matter. I don't care about that number. It just looked blank on the bottom of my screen and I was like, I don't know, put the sub widget. Do you guys think that Chris will be able to use magic at some point? That's a really good question, actually. Because in Undertale, humans were technically capable of magic, though we didn't really see any from Frisk or Kara. I don't know, maybe? Where would they learn it, though, is really the question. I find it interesting that monsters can perform magic, but only in the Dark World, while Chris never can. I mean, in a sense, that mostly depends on, in my opinion, what your role is when you come down here. Some people become mages when they're down here, some people don't. I feel like if Birdly couldn't make a Dark World, Rouse wouldn't have freaked out and tried to stop them so hard. Yeah, but I could also see, like, don't give Chris ideas. Alright. Sorry, I need to use all of my brain power on this. If you refuse to have Rouse cast a spell in the tutorial, he says, can humans not even talk about spells? Oh, interesting. Additionally, if you go to the power screen right now and look at the description act, it says it isn't magic. Well, yeah, I mean... yeah, okay. All of that's pretty fair. Birdly can make a dark fountain. Making a dark fountain requires determination. This implies Birdly has a high level of determination. Imagine if Rouse, who revealed to be the knight, is the final boss. I think Rouse, to spoil a video that at this point probably will never come out, I think Rouse is going to be the final secret boss. Whoa! Did you guys see that? I don't think I've ever made that. I feel like the person's making Dark Worlds in the story is definitely going to turn out to be a monster if it's not Chris. Yeah, that's true. I mean, for me, that's the biggest sticking point about, like, I don't know if monsters can make Dark Worlds. Is it feels weird to me to put another human in the game. Whoa there, horsey. Pawn men are scary, but all they're doing is following the king. Us on the board used to have our own boss. Those were peaceful times. What did happen to the black and white king? But now, even the boss has been reduced to the king's peon. My name, Mr. Elegance. Haha. And these are my nostrils, not my eyes. Can still see out of them, though. Big fan of the horse in a chessboard. Always the best piece, hands down. I also feel like... Oh, no, I already read that. Whoops. Elaborate on Ralsei about... Oh! Ralsei being the final... Oh, okay. 1 second. Fear not! We, unlike the simple pawn men, possess full faculty over our actions. I, Mr. Society, am far too intelligent to ever bow down to such a tyrant, unless he asks me. He's very scary, you see. What, you think you possess the power to topple that brute? Yes, I'm sure everyone will support you. Go for it! Just as long as I don't have to participate. Kinda me, not gonna lie. Well, monsters always had determination, they just had relatively less. I mean, yeah, we definitely already saw that with Undyne in the genocide route. Okay. So, let me think. The requirements to be... Is there anything in this room? Is this just... Okay. The requirements to be a secret boss, as we can see so far, is... Darkner. The item that they are a part of is particularly forgotten. So far, they've always worked for a kingdom. I think that's just because of the circumstances, but so far they've always worked as a member of the main kingdom. They have a dark crystal. You can't really prove that until you fought them, though. They all seem to have a deeper understanding of the world of Deltarune and of the Dark Worlds than others around them. Particularly with Jevil and... Now I can't think of his name. Spamton. They both have something to do with freedom. Jevil believes himself to be free in a sense and wants to, in a sense, free everybody else. Spamton desires to be free and has an understanding that, like, everything he does is part of some kind of... No, Jevil knows about the game. Spamton knows he's being controlled in a way by wires. And of that, Ralsei matches up with, like, works for a kingdom, forgotten. He's literally, like, the only guy in his kingdom in a closet. And a lot of people think he's the red headband, which could easily be a forgotten item. What was the other thing? He has a greater understanding of the world. He's the second character other than Spamton who has discussed soul. It makes sense to me that he would be a secret boss, and specifically the final secret boss, to kind of wrap up the secret boss storyline. Furthermore, sorry. Shadow Crystal, sorry. Furthermore, one of the things that made me really like him as being the final candidate... Sorry, I think I'm getting too close to my mic, and now I've rubbed my contact out of place. Is that at the end of a secret boss fight, they turn into an item that you have. And if Ralsei becomes an item at the end, he would not be on our party, but he could easily be replaced with Noel to fill the role of him. So he's, like, replaceable. That's basically the thought. I don't think having one iota of determination would be enough for creating an entire world with a dark fountain. But if they change their makeup when they come to a dark world, maybe they're going to be a little more stable. I don't know. So far, the secret bosses have different soul modes, though hard to say there's a pattern with only 2 examples. Exactly. Again, it's the hard part of doing any theorizing right now, is that you don't really make a pattern with two. Two is a coincidence. By almost definition. Ralsei himself is the prince of his own dark world. You could also argue he's secretly working for someone. Absolutely. It's more of a Ralsei is Chris's lackey kind of guy. After all, lackey is literally a highlighted world. You're right. It does fit with the Chris's Night theory. Ho ho ho! Well, step on my boots. If it isn't the name I'm not allowed to say. You boys or girls had better turn back while you can. Lancer, what is it this time? Ho! I'm simply warning you. Something extremely dangerous is lying ahead. Oh, it's actually really inconvenient. Ha! I can't go home at all because I'm so scared. What is it? I don't know if you guys have ever streamed before, but damn, talking for a long period of time really clears the sinuses in a bad way. Here we go. Chapter 3, Secret Boss Ideas People Have. 1, Speak and Spell? I don't know if I know Speak and Spell. Flowers in the Trash Can. Woody Toy Story. Can't forget the flowers. You already said flowers. Why did I say flowers twice? Yoshi. Green Crayon. I always thought if Ralsei would be a boss, he would be a main boss. Him being a secret boss sounds really interesting, but then he would leave the party. It's really sad. That's the other... I don't know. I don't know if it would make more or less sense for him to be a main boss you meet in the main storyline or be wrapping up a side storyline that's like more lore adjacent. It would match with the Dragon Blazer foreshadowing. I always thought everybody thought if that's foreshadowing at all, it was linked to... Oh, I have a Barks Root Beer. Oh, Friend in Me. Okay. I actually think Woody Theory is a decent enough one. Oh, hey, little guy. That's what you're afraid of? Wow, Purple Girl, you aren't scared? Why would I be? What's it gonna do? Well, normally... It crushes people to death, I think. Hell yeah. I think warning doesn't do anything. I'm gonna do it just in case, though. I'm like 90% sure it just, yeah, doesn't pay attention. Okay. But I can't risk it. Alright. God, I love Toby Fox music. That's it, Chris. If we can get its crown off, it should turn back into a little guy. Susie, help us bow at it. Nah, its crown will come off when I smash this guy to the ground. Wait, did you never get that it just got kinged? Because it got to the end of the board and you king a checker? It's one of my favorite things. A lot of this is just brilliant. Ah, Jesus. Ralsei's gonna die. Yeah. Do you have? Yes. Hooray! And its name is a homophone for crowned. That's one that I always like. I get told and then I forget, and then it surprises me when I find out again. Susie, stop attacking it! You're making it stronger! Psh, and let it think I'm afraid? No way! I'm respectful. I bow to this thing. Really, it should be the king. Yeah? Yeah. Not yet. Ugh. Oh. Alright. Maybe? Now? Please? Ugh. We've got to be close. Oh, 95? Hell yeah. I actually hope Ralsei gets a crown at some point. Maybe not that crown, though. Oh, because he's a prince? I think he would look cute with a little something on his head again. Again, I miss his hat. I actually cosplayed Ralsei at one point. I never put the horns on his hat, though. I have mixed feelings on how the cosplay turned out. It was my first time trying it. Do you think there will be a joke mini-boss that becomes insanely difficult on the weird route because they have almond milk? I don't know. I never thought about that. The grow and shrink sound with crown are a reference to Mario. I never played a lot of Mario, but I have picked up on that. We did it? Wow, you clowns really are heroes. You saved the next 20 minutes of my life. Yeah, I am pretty great, huh? Susie, not to downplay your contributions, but you didn't actually help at all. You only made everything worse by attacking it. If you had just acted nice to it in the first place, we could have avoided that entire battle. Huh? Are you for real? That thing was bloodthirsty. The only thing keeping it at bay was my axe. And earlier, you terrorized those troops. Those guys were enemies, therefore terrorizing. Yeah, she's right. And before that, you ate an innocent person's cake. Cakes are also my enemy. Susie, whether you like it or not, you're a hero. One with the power to bring peace to the future. Could you please start acting like one? Yeah, when you lay it out like that. I've been a pretty bad hero, haven't I? Alright, Ralsei. You got it. I'll change my ways. From now on, I won't be a rotten hero anymore. I'll just be one of the bad guys instead. Really? You're going to be on my team? Yeah, sounds way easier, honestly. Susie, you can't just... Quiet, Toothpaste Boy. Susie is my comrade now. Yeah, Toothpaste Boy. We're going to have monogram track jackets. Yeah. And sleepovers, where we tell each other secrets. Yeah. Anyway, see you guys never. If you can even last that long. Hell yeah. What other Dark Worlds do you think could fit the entertainment theme, unlike a lot of the other theories? We have 3 examples to go off since we know what the next Dark World would be, but I also don't know what else could fit the entertainment theme outside the comic books. Do we have one that is necessarily going to be entertainment? I don't like that theory. Naked Ralsei theory can go in the dumpster. Trashy can have it. Cakes are also my enemy. I always need to destroy a cake when I see it. That's a fact about me. I'm protecting the world. Like Nintendo Wii? We would like to play? The best advertisement for a video game ever? Can we get chapter cake now? Chapter cake now where the Dark World is a cake and Susie eats the cake Dark World. Just like trying to think if there's a game like that where you just eat everything. I don't think there is. You're not the one who imagined it? This is a theory someone said? Oof. It's a dark and scary world out there. Be safe, guys. Oh, so you think that every world's gonna be, like, about some form of entertainment? I don't know if I would believe that. Interesting, though. Something to keep in mind. Chris, perhaps I shouldn't have been so hard on her. Kirby, you eat things, but you don't, like, eat the ground. I guess it would be kind of like that game where you have a big ball and you roll it around and you collect everything. And everybody says it's a really good game, but I've never played it. Katamari Damacy. But I just worry that if Susie is too eager to fight, then, well, let's just be kind to her, okay, Chris? I'm sure Susie will come around soon. Let's see. 1 second. Ignore the way everything just changes a little bit. Okay, that's not bad. I'll keep going. I was trying to decide if I wanted to take, like, end the stream, but I think I'm good to keep going if you guys are. The blocky foliage grows thick above your head. The power of the forest shines within you. Best tracking coming? Hell yeah. This has been a popular theory since Chapter 2 release. IDK how much I believe it, but it is interesting because we do have more than 2 examples so far. Again, IDK what else could fit the theme though? Yeah, it feels like one of those things you'd be like, oh, that's a fun idea, and you wouldn't be able to make work for too long, honestly. Every time I go back to Chapter 1, I keep expecting stuff from Ribbit to happen for some reason. I have not played Ribbit. The best area. It looks good. It has a good soundtrack. It has secret stuff. It's everything. She's everything. Hey, kid. We managed to fix up this old thingamajig for you. It's some kind of door. It can take you anywhere you want in the world, as long as that's one of 2 locations. Anywho, we'll keep working on it. Anything to help you out, kid. Honestly, Jigsaw Joe, best character. Best homie. I mean, Dark Worlds are escapism pretty easily. And you don't have to necessarily escape into entertainment. You can escape into, I mean, church. The church Dark World, appreciation of religion. Where'd this door come from? Dunno, come to think of it, I've never seen it before. Then how'd you fix it? I've seen it before. In a little game called Undertale. That's right. My bestie Sans lives behind this door. Whoa there, horsey. Mr. Society in the this is just the same voice twice. You're gonna have to live with that. Whoa there, horsey. Mr. Society and the puzzle guy fixed that door. Since it was just the 3 of us, it should work without any issues. How, haha. Hoping it helps you deal with the king. I can't do a country accent very well. I don't know what to tell you. Don't think there's any reason to go back yet. I've seen pictures of the Ribbit mod. I don't really know what it's about, though. Flower King Dark World would slap. I won't not. Shan't lie. I mean, Darkner seems the best one. You get to be magic. The only downside is that your whole existence relies on some people who barely know you exist. I thought music would be a cool entertainment idea for the Oh! That's actually a really good one. I like that. Alright. There we go. Oh, shoot. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm good at the game. Oh, I should have just spared it. Why didn't I just spare it? Oh, well. You win some, you lose some. Susie, Lancer! Well, if it isn't the so-called heroes. Are you finally ready to see what happens when you try to act soft against a team that crushes anyone in their way? Dark Jack Lancer, Violent Axe Susie. Together we are the Dark Shit Squad! Is Gaster in Jubel's attacks? Do you mean the, Everyman? Any man? Everyman? Toby Fox gives me superhero Asgore. Give me superhero Asgore and my life is yours. The egg should be important in Chapter 7 where you use them to get the egg ending, which what changes in the ending is that everyone thanks the eggs instead of Chris for saving everyone from the roaring. I've already made a video about my thoughts on the eggs. I think they are going to either make certain places inaccessible for exploration to like re-meet people, or they're going to make places particularly accessible to meet and chat with people at the ending. Oh, I just remembered, Cammy Boy theorized the church could have a room for kids to do crafts at a church, Dark World. Could be arts and crafts theme. That could be cool. Oh, that's a good idea. Nest theory! Nest theory will be real. I've seen into the future. Nest theory is inevitable. I'm glad people like it. So what's your, evil plan? Huh? Dude, we just formed our our team. We haven't done anything past our intro yet. Have a little patience, please. Oh, sorry. We're, looking forward to the rest. Well, you won't have to look forward for long. Starting now, we're going to work ceaselessly, unstoppably, to make an evil plan to thrash you clowns. Watch your backs. And your fronts. They're already such a good team. Drift compatible, could you say? Superhero Asgore also makes so much sense for his character, like Asgore probably has regrets about something that got him fired for his job. Oh, being a superhero, absolutely. Where you can do things right, where people respect you and like you. Don't mind me, I'm on break. Say, help me. I need to get something for my friend Clover's birthday. Her only interests are sports, cute boys, and trees. Maybe I'll just get her a card. I love Clover. The super cop who could save Des. Superstar cop. Not an apocalypse cop. I don't know what I was. I can't remember now. It's been so long since I've played that game. My prediction for the Eggman / man behind the tree is that he is Everyman. I could see that. He's kind of egg-shaped face, honestly. Clover is a close first. Oh, who's your first then? I was the sorry cop. I might have been the sorry cop too, honestly. Because I was very sorry. I play very apologetically and kind in my games. Okay, I honestly wasn't into the comic book Flower King idea before because I thought that they didn't mesh well thematically, but you kind of convinced me actually. Whoa, some people really changing minds out here. Wait, what game is that referencing? Sounds neat. Oh, Superstar Cop is Disco Elysium. It's a visual novel. Yeah, there we go. Or like visual novel adjacent. I haven't played Baldur's Gate, but I think it might be kind of like Baldur's Gate. Don't quote me on that. Why did I defend? Why am I stupid? Is she stupid? But like, so it's a murder mystery, but it's also a lot about like, who are you as a person? How it's so hard to explain, to describe, because there's so much more to it than murder mystery. Honestly, the murder mystery is almost like the B plot as to the main mystery of finding out who you are. You're a cop with amnesia. You've done some fucked up, messed up stuff in the past. How do you deal with that? Coming to realize that? How do you try and change? Do you change into a better person? Do you become the same person you were? Do you become worse? And then there's this whole other, like, political part of it that I actually really dig. Which is, like, inseparable from the game as a whole. Yeah, Baldur's Gate has combat. I just mean, don't they both use, like, a dice rolling mechanic? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Disco Elysium is kind of like Planescape Torment, and that is a video game that you can read. I'm sorry! I shouldn't have said something without having played a game. I haven't played Baldur's Gate. I know there's a hot lady with horns, and one of the horns is broken. And then there's a vampire guy everybody also likes. And that there's an actual location that is the Baldur's Gate, and that shocked me. I mean, if you get enough into Yahtzee, it could be an RPG. That's it. I'm making the Yahtzee RPG. You guys watch out for next year, 2026. The year of the Yahtzee RPG. How's the evil scheming going? Huh? Oh, that? We, got bored, so we're having a snack. I see. Come on, all I ate for breakfast was chalk. And I didn't eat anything. No, like 3 glasses of milk, right? Sorry, what are you two having exactly? Just a daily treasure I hid in the stump's orifice. And that is... Feast for yourself, my main man. Chris, do you want to, try it? I'll try it. There was a honey pot of salsa inside the stump. You ate some salsa. Ever covered? Something. Not HP, just something. Hey, what is this? I don't know! My power is lowered by my hunger right now, but once I eat something, you really shouldn't have pissed me off, man. It's shouldn't have. Silence, you sweet basket of eggs! Our dark energy bends the rules of grammar! Yeah, egg boy. It's a stump with some kind of dinner hole in it. I didn't do the fascist gameplay, I promise! I think I was... Honestly, to be honest, I think I was centrist. I think I was middle of the road. I was boring. I was like, all of these answers scare me, so I'm just gonna be boring. So I got boring person who thought change was bad. I actually did not let Measurehead talk me into racism. I never put that on. I made the jump on my first try. Now, did I do have... I shall confess my sins. I did restart the game over and over so that I could make the shot for the tree on the buckle, I did do that. I really wanted to see what would happen. I really wanted to get an aces high. My sister had played some of it before me, so she like knew about it. So I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta. Well, has everybody had enough? Constantly. Honestly, kind of a mood. I did get the aces low, I think. Oh my god, it's been a minute. I think I got aces low. And then the time that I did honestly have, there were a couple times where I re-rolled. I know that's bad, but also, I don't know. I wanted to get a good outcome. But I did get I had a good time dancing in the church. That was the best I ever did. For those who don't know, Disco Elysium has a probability for some of the outcomes of like, you can try to do something and sometimes you can get it. If you roll high enough, there's actual like dice that will roll in the game. It's cute. And some of those you can re-roll and some of those you can't. So that's what I'm talking about. Oh, see you, Sakfu. Thank you for stopping by. Save scumming is a normal gamer behavior, but I know some people are like, that's not how you play a game, honestly. And for the most part, I don't like save scumming. But for that game, I did. Ah, what a scarf. I noticed that you simply took it without asking. That's fine. It's my gift to help you defeat the king. You folks are really energetic, haha, and potentially criminals. I used to work at the castle until the king fired all the staff. What was my job? Oh, I was the royal coat rack. I'm just a little ball. I don't want to discuss anything. Yeah, it does depend on the situation. Honestly, looking back, I feel a little bit bad about it, actually, but c'est la vie, it's not that important. It's a video game. Then add a mustache over there. Hee hee, like this? Haha, yeah, that's perfect. How's the scheming coming along, you two? Hey, don't look! Spoilers, dude! Well, 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 look who it is. The sweet little peas we love to see. Hey, watch your language. Oh, sorry. Susie's trying to get me to swear more. Nope, same dialogue. I'm so sorry. It's a long one, too. I mean, the only reason not to in my eyes is for personal enjoyment. Yeah. I like how they made a Jax into a coat hanger. Really long Jax. Who's been throwing that around? Hey, Chris. Lancer's gonna, like, help me rip up my outfit so it looks all badass and renegade and stuff. Yes! I have some wavy scissors! Just saying, if you join our side, he can do yours too. Chris, if you stay on my side, I can, hem some floral patterns into your ascot. Have we been wearing an ascot this whole time? It's not a badass cape? Deleting the game. You accidentally turn on multiple 3 mini screens of the same stream? How did you do that? I'm almost impressed. Ooh, can you hem some into me? No. That being said, I would like the floral patterns. Please, please. I love decorations. Wow, this is pretty complex, guys. Do you think we can do it? Oh, I think I messed it up. Might as well start over. I guess Ascot is kind of like a mini cape. Thanks for doing the puzzle for us, losers. Haha, thank you so much, losers. We were having trouble. We, need this. Ooh. I don't think I remember this one off the top of my head. I think it's... I want to say it's black, red, black. Okay. In that case, then I think it's... Yeah, there we go. Oh, I never put the scarf on. Hey, I never put on any of my armor. Wait a minute. I got a sword and I never switched on my sword. Oop. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Now we're sitting pretty. Honestly, game can tell me all it wants that it's an Ascot until it shows me a higher res picture where it isn't. I'm gonna draw it how I want, and even then I'll probably draw it how I want. Bow wow, break the box for a bracelet. Bow wow, it will boost your defense. The king wants to eliminate Lightners, but we didn't agree with that. We escaped, but the others were arrested. Alright, I should at least fight one boxer, right? I'm sure I'll fight them eventually. I don't need to go down here. I mean, I guess I don't really. This isn't chapter 2. I love Clover and I love her animations. Oh my god. Sorry. So, I'm a really big fan of Born Losers Gaming, and they're playing Nine Souls, which is a game I really love, and a part 2 just came out! Big treat for me today. Reminds me, I did a recent Undertale run where I never upgraded my armor or weapon. That sounds really rough. I'm not smoking. I'm just coughing. It's that time of year where there's allergies, and then you get a lot of shit in your throat, and then you start coughing up the shit in your throat. First one was hurt, I want to say. None of them repeat. There we go. Easy. Oh. Hey, it's my birthday today, and you didn't even say hello. That's fine, actually. Stop and say hi, folks. Shut up. They don't deserve us. Hey, calm down, you two. Let's celebrate my birthday. Yeah, get ready to hurt. Oh, I'm sorry about this. Saw some fan art yesterday of Yellow Clover writing Deltarune Clover. Oh, that sounds cute. We get, I'll write him out, like, enough that anybody who has pollen allergies starts acting up. I know that some places, like, they get a film of yellow on everything, and luckily we don't have that here. Talk. Boys? What kind of boys do you like? Cute ones. Nice ones. I mean, all. All. Seems like Clover enjoyed talking about that. Glasses are cute, I think. Fluffy glasses, that is. That's it. Him? Sure. Just a pair of royalty and love. It's every, like, YA. Well, I guess YA. It would be like the peasant and the prince, so it doesn't really match up. Clover flashes a trio of terrible smiles. They just look so cool. Have you guys ever seen the design for the Clover Queen? Oh, so good. Trees, I think. Oh my gosh, Ralsei's dying. When did that happen? You brought up the topic of trees. Clover seems happy. I love the smell of trees. Me too. Pollen makes me, sure. We were just talking about pollen. How did she know? And then sports. Do you like, sports? I want to eat a football. Sports, my favorite food. Oh, I love you too. Seems like Clover enjoyed talking about that. Spaghetti and tennis balls. That's genius. We really agree on it. God, I love them. We get pollen where I live, but Clover Ralsei, kind of the ship we're sleeping on. We get pollen where I live, but like it's still been snowing every once in a while, so all the plants are still dead. Oh, rough. Yeah, I feel like in the last few years, weather has just kind of been all over the place, especially in spring. The playing cards Toby based the enemies on, yes. I believe it's from the playing cards. They're like, their heads are kind of braided together on the necks. It's really cool, in my opinion. The heart of the woods, a bake sale stands quietly. The power of reoccurring bake sales shines within you. Alright, time to fix this thing up. Well, well, I am the smith Malleus. I can fix anything. Weapon, armor. I can even fix you. Well, what will it be? Fix us! Your body is a weapon too. You must take care of it from time to time. Haha! Let's feel my technique! It's so cute! Maybe that's what I need in my life, is for somebody to just kinda whack me with a little squeaky hammer. Somehow, everyone's HP was restored. Well, well, don't you feel better after a nice massage? Ha-ha! Well, well, just fix my cake. Huh? That cake is seething with energy. You must let me fix it. Ha-ha! Let's feel my technique. The broken cake was fixed beyond recognition. Top cake. This is truly a tremendous cake. Use its power wisely. Alright, and let's just take care of this before I forget. Yes. Hello, hello. Where's my top chef? Oh my god, is he further back than I remember? Ugh. When I first played this game, when Deltarune Chapter 1 came out, the amount of times I would run around trying to find more secrets, I was so desperate. I was ravenous for it. Oh, dang it. But I would often, like, make the trek through the Field of Hopes and Dreams again, just on the off chance that the door would open somehow. Maybe there was just something I had overlooked that would make it happen. Okay. Sorry, something just came up. I need to leave. I'll be right back. Okay, back soon screen, highest priority. Alright, that's taken care of. Again, sorry, just had something I had to do real quick. Oh, that's right, I was giving the cake to Top Chef. There we go. Margarita, that cake! It's seething with power! It's my cake, isn't it? Did you repair it? Will you return it? Give cake. Edamame! My old cake, I'm so happy I could spin! My friend, share in my riches. I have many worse cakes I do not want. If you're not carrying a cake, come over and I'll give you one. Forever! You traded the top cake for the spin cake. Now, I'm going to continue to spin and cry. Hey, so long as it's a cake, I will take a cake. And I think they're supposed to get better every... Oh my god. Go away! I think they're supposed to get better every time, if I recall correctly. Spare. Easy enough. Were you guys just meowing in the chat before I got back? You need to replay Deltarune and actually give Top Chef the cake I just stole and use it on Jevil. Yeah, I think that's what I've done in my other playthrough on my other computer, which is one of the reasons why I really wanted to get a chance to replay, is to try and get the ultimate outcome. At least for the 2 chapters that I know of. Obviously, I'll probably end up replaying the game after it's all out again, just to, once all the secrets are known, and I would actually know the best thing to do. I mean, I didn't even know there was a secret egg room in chapter 2 for like months after it came out. Chapter 1 is 80 HP for every party member. Chapter 2 is 120. Okay, so it does. Interested in a Choco Diamond? All proceeds go to Root and Relief Funds, I guess. It's only $40. I don't know how much money I have. Yeah, why not? Thanks, I guess. The Choco Diamond was added to your items. Hathy offers a Hearts Donut. Proceeds go to Hathy's health. It costs $40. I don't know anything about Enna, actually. I saw GT Live played that game. Hathy seemed happy. The Hearts Donut was added to your items. I can't believe we are already at 200 HP in Chapter 4. Like, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. How much are we going to go up in HP every time? If I recall, Choco Diamonds heal the most to Chris. Okay. I'll definitely need to remember that. I knew at one point what went best for who. May we interest you in a Lancer cookie? All proceeds go to kicking your ass. It's a mere $40. Thanks. The Lancer cookie was added to your items. For getting cheated by us. Now we may fund our illicit plans. Alright, so how should we split this jelly donut? I'll take the blood and you take the skin. If I may ask, How does a donut fit into your plan? I'm on stream, I don't have time to translate it. So I guess I'm safe from whatever it says. All real plans allocate for delicious treats. Sounds like you need to go to plan school, Dr. Toothpaste. Oh, yes! Earn a second doctorate, smart genius. Am I being made fun of? Don't stand so far from the whole group, or I'll say, come on. Hey, how about we just, split it in half? Yes! A wonderfully evil new idea! Innovation is the spice of vice. Honestly, how can you not love them? I'm so glad that Susie was able to get a friend. The symbols are not all the correct colors. They're not colored at all. At least not on mine. Oh, can you see the colors? Okay. Chris has more evidence than Kara ever did for loving chocolate, funnily enough. Excuse me. It almost makes me think Toby was inspired by Fanon. I mean, you do have to sometimes wonder if anything ever was. I think it's a dangerous road to go down to assume that, but also, I mean, what's stopping him from seeing things, you know? I don't trust myself to try and do this. I'm usually pretty good at it, but also, again, it's been a minute. There we go. Alrighty. I feel like I say alrighty way too much. Oh, scheisse. At least we got rid of one. But also, I don't know how else to start things where I'm like, okay, we are starting now where we were not starting before. Alrighty is just such a good word for that. It's just alrighty. I wonder if in the Japanese version the heart's donut is a heart-shaped onigiri. That'd actually be really funny. What kind of monster is my OC? It's a jackalope, so it's a little bunny with horns. I always like to say it's a mini-boss, which means it's supposed to look kind of like a boss monster, but it is not a boss monster. It's like a king snake and a coral snake. Before the king came along, I used to eat the leaves from this tree. Now I still do that. Such is the way of the worm. Can I eat them? Ah, secret paths. Surely this will not be important later. You open the treasure chest. Inside was 40 dark dollars. We're rich guys. We can buy another Choco? It wasn't donut. What was it? Choco Diamond. Is my inventory totally filled up? Oh, I didn't even notice. 40. And then the Lancer cookie heals Susie a lot. We need to start thinking strategically here. Okay. And then, yeah. For some reason, I had a really hard time finding this one. Like the secret route. Quercus Darkworldius. Where I am, we have Quercus Gambellii, or the Gamble Oak. And it looks all scraggly. It's not my favorite oak, but it's, I don't know, it's fine. There we go. Ooh, I need to focus. Oh. I've actually died a few times trying to get this key from these 3 bunnies. Oh yeah, you're right, it does take up a slot. I don't know how I never noticed that. I guess that does give you a pretty good reason to drop it. I guess if I need to, I can just heal up. But I don't want to wait. I just might use one. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're rich. I don't want to have to do this again. Yummy marshmallows. It's so mean. I don't want to drop it. I won't drop it. Alright, and then you get the other one from Jevil after you've met... Sorry, from Sham after you've met Jevil, I think. Yes. Actually, it's funny how much details there are in Deltarune. I generally didn't know the stuff you can get at the bake sale heals everyone differently. I don't think I think I figured it out during the Jevil fight. When it becomes really important what you're able to carry and not. And, you know, how much you can heal people. I don't know. The details is, like, just one of the best parts. I'm obsessed with Toby Fox's games and writing. Obviously, he only has the 2, but still. I remember trying to drop it to prep for Jevil and resetting because... Oh! Because it made you feel so bad? Have you gotten the dialogue for hitting the switch without revealing it in the next room? I don't know if I have. I'll need to do that then. Sorry, you're talking about the one where you need to walk in a big circle over and over again. I don't think I ever have. Oh, woe! Woe is me! Rows and rows of woes and woes! If only a hero would help! The ears move! Look at it! It bounces up and down when I talk! I have like a whole ass stream set up here. They said that it wasn't possible, but here I am. Like looking at the scrapped manual he put so much effort into. He made macaroni art! I wish we still had that manual, honestly. It's just such a cute detail. But I guess it would give you a reason to keep it and not to throw it away. Quitting my job to become a VTuber. It's the only way forward. Listen, my future is looking a little depressing. This is what I got. Sorry, have I been tapping my microphone a lot? I haven't been meaning to. Lancer, is everything all right? Oh, I'm not Lancer. I'm just a sweet little boy. Why does the sweet little boy have a mustache? Yeah, actually, that's just kind of my style. Maybe you just don't like my style of streaming. There's other people out there. My future has a Will Wood concert in it, that's right. He's just a sweet little pumpkin. As a disguise. So what kind of help do you need? See, I have this evil plan that I need to make. And why does a sweet boy need an evil plan? To impress his cool friend Susie. Chris, if it's for friendship... Well then, we'll gladly help. What shall we do? It's all on the paper, you delicious little apple. Alright. Let's do this. Just move it. Just fill it with the most evil thing you can imagine. Ho ho ho! Let the clown-generated content begin. Create a machine to thrash your own ass. Presented by Lancer Industries, which was just made up just now. Do we want to go with the duck? That's the important question here. I know, we still don't know the Mustache Man. I'm hoping that we do get a reveal, at least in Chapter 3. I'm worried he might just show up, like, in the carnival in Chapter 5 or whatever. Must not have oh, the way my students are drawing just the worst cubes you've ever seen? I'm so sorry, Becky. Are they not using their rulers correctly still? Maybe they just don't. Maybe they're just bad. I know they're babies, but also maybe they're just bad. I love Goody Two-Shoes characters. Rouse being genuine all the time is cute. It's perfect, especially paired up with everybody else. I think you can get too many characters who are like, I'm just a good person. That's boring. But when you offset him with everybody else, it's just good. The only thing, okay. The only thing about the duck is that you do need, I think, all parts to get the duck power up or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. I think I have actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go full on duck. I don't know if I've ever done full on duck personally. I know a lot of people immediately jump to it, but I actually like the look of the laser head so much. Oh, you just need the head? Oh, that opens up the world. Streamlined chassis for an elegant thrashing. Sorry, I'm really uncomfortable with how I've been sitting, so I keep moving, which is probably why you keep hearing the mic being tapped. A fast chassis for tomboyish thrashing. Let's go tomboy. We'll even make it blue. Sneak. Wheel. Oh, I don't like tread. Tread's boring. But we did wheel for the... Let's do sneak. Sneakers! Chassis. Thank you. I think it's both really funny and really sad to think that when he out the trash can in your room after you threw the manual away. Oh, put the trash can in your room after you threw the manual away. He probably wasn't like being sassy or sarcastic. He's so genuine that it's painful, honestly. We got a lively, cute, and cool guy going here. And... what if we go... Yeah, there we go. Now we're looking. He will learn sarcasm, though. Oh, see ya, the Glen 8. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. That's my machine. That's my boy. Wow, it looks nasty. Are you sure you aren't evil? No. I guess we just kind of have a knack for it. Foreshadowing? Was that foreshadowing? I hope Ralsei gets really sassy. Kind of like... if anybody has like read or watched Full Metal Alchemist, I think Al can get away with being really sassy when people don't expect it just because he's so genuine a lot of the time. I think that would be a great direction to take Ralsei. Haha! Tricked you, idiots! Never do something someone else can do for you! It even looks kind of fast! Anyway, great job, Lancer. They were sitting ducks. Haha, yes! It's all thanks to our enemies. Thank you very much. Thrash you later. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what else can you say about it? Yeah. I mean, keep in mind you want to pick a good head. That's why we went for the duck head. We decided that duck head would be a good idea. Although, again, I actually really like the laser head. I hope Asriel should turn into a flower when he enters a dark world. My Asriel in the dark world design has him have those big, like, red vine arms that Omega Flowey has. And I think that rules. But it's also like a scarf. Once Ralsei fully learned sarcasm, the whole party is honestly just so sassy. Oh, hi. Maybe I should have gone with the laser head. There's always another playthrough to put the laser head on. I don't know which is the strongest, I'll be real. I go off of aesthetic, off the look, off the vibe. Dang, now you are making me imagine Ralsei with Al's voice. 'Cause he should have Al's voice. It's nice Susie finally found a place she fits in. And she's getting along with Lancer, too. I mean, when you think about it, what is Asriel but just kind of Al? Except instead of being in a robot body, he's in a flower body. Chassis? That looks like a fake Star Walker to me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but kind of a fake Star Walker. Oh, shice. There we go. I'm dying. I need a save point. Oh, I think my sister might be a little behind. Susie is Susie, Chris is so sassy, and then Ralsei also learning sarcasm is going to be glorious. Absolutely. If you chase that bird to the left, you can earn some bonus money. Can you? These birds are pissing me off. I'm the original Star Walker. I mean... Can you? What? Since when? Why am I still learning things about this game? What? Is the bell not over here? Dang it. I don't want to have to go through this guy again. I always hate this guy. Ah! No, he seems too far. He definitely goes too fast. If you enter the room from the right, but they're quite fast if you catch it. Okay, it doesn't seem... At least I don't think I'm going to be able to. After you ring it, I don't know. It seems like it disappears once it goes off screen. Oh no. You guys will just have to find a better YouTuber to do it, I guess. Sorry, I just like walking right back and forth right here. Just for fun. No particular reason. Speedrun timer for the next chapter. Guys, I hate to tell you, I don't think I'm going to make the record. I think I'm going to fall just below it. Hello? Ugh. We might be here forever. Oh, there we go. I just needed to complain about it enough. It just takes like 7 tries. It's just for some dark dollars. It's not worth it. It's just for fun. Okay. Egg time, guys! Whoa! Have you ever seen anything so wacky in your life? I am looking for the egg, and I have found the egg. He is behind the tree. Right there. Well, there is a man here. He offered you something? Yes. You received an egg. Well, there is not a man here. It is a tree. God, I love little secrets. Oh, I forgot about that. Was it worth it? Ugh. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of upset. I forgot that you have to go through the rest of this forest again. He offers you a chicken in chapter 7. Oh my god. Cracks the code. Don't check the egg in the menu, you'll lose it? Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that happening. Toby Fox just hates birds. I think that's confirmed. We're still... We're still WR pace. Don't give up. You're right. You're right. We're gonna win this. All of my pauses are calculated, okay? Ow. Oh, I'm in the bad spot. It's not going too hot, guys. Think Birdley can turn his head 180 degrees and talk with Chris? I don't think he's an owl is the thing. There we go. And then right here. Though hard to see, there was a switch in the tree? How'd you know that was there, Chris? You're really amazing. You know that, Chris? I'm just psychic. I don't know what to tell ya. You're just manipulating the RNG? Yeah, I am. My sister was playing Deltarune for the first time and I told her that the egg and after like 8 minutes of entering and exiting the room, she got to the egg room and left accidentally, then rage quit. Oh, that's rough. I guess you can say that those birds are pissing Toby off. Absolutely. You can also interact with the invisible spot the tree used to be in. Oh. It doesn't seem to be anything else interesting in the tree. I love that it never points out that you can't see the tree either. Hello? There she is. My funky little guy. Ah, shoot. Ralsei's gonna die. Chris is just built different. It's the moss. We don't have the moss yet, though. Maybe we're just innately powerful. Guess you could say that room is pissing your sister off. Now we're on to something. Somehow, Prince Lancer's made real friends with a Lightner. Somebody should tell the king immediately. But it's definitely not going to be me. Whoever breaks the news is gonna get wrecked. How's the thrash machine we designed going? You don't like Star Walker's walking animation? That's true. We don't know how much moss Chris has consumed at this point in their life. The what machine? The machine we had a whole sequence about? I just knocked into the mic again, didn't I? Oh. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh, that. Yeah, we'll make it at the last minute. You should really be working on it earlier. What's with the lecture? I didn't come here for his second dad. Yeah, you tell him. Being a dad sure is bad guy sure. What the hell? Being a bad guy sure is relaxing. Chris, if you're jealous, you can be a bad guy too. Chris isn't jealous of your evil-doing lifestyle. But, if you are, I can find a nice leaf and fan you. Ugh. Why does the king make us take care of his son? He's not a bad kid, but he's so weird and it's so obligatory. It's no wonder nobody really likes him. Oh, you take that back about my little pumpkin. But at the same time, because no one wanted to be his friend, he ended up becoming real friends with the Lightner, a mean one. We probably should have been a better influence, huh? Yeah, that's more the attitude you should have. Hi, I'm glad that you like my new little PNG tuber. We're getting Deltarune before Silk Song tomorrow. Big news. Find it funny that Susie keeps offering Chris an offer. I think Susie just honestly likes Chris. But she's just so used to being a bully, she has a hard time making friends. Lightners! This girl's with you, right? She's forcing me to fan her. Please, get her under control. Nah, they're my enemies, actually. We split up because I was too evil for them. Huh? Help me! I don't want to fan forever. So, ready to be a good guy again, Susie? Nah. Gotta say, being a bad guy is pretty sweet. I'm glad you like my avatar. It was designed by my sister, East. She was in the chat earlier, Eastern Criminal. But I drew this one for this. Not only is it way more fun than being good, but my teammate's proud of what I do. Earlier, Susie ate a pine cone off the floor. It gave her a terrible stomachache. It was very brave and cool. See? Finally, some respect. Whee! By the way, beware yourselves of the forest maze. You'll probably get lost. You'll probably get completely lost. Without someone who knows the way through, that is. Yeah! I know the forest like the back of my head! Oh, I trust this guy to get me through. They have the best and most important relationship. I don't think there's any secrets to the maze as far as I know. But we've already established I do not know everything. Oh yeah, surprise! My sister is Eastern Criminal. She does a lot of amazing animatics. You should definitely check her out. She just recently did a Pokemon Ingo, Emma, and Elesa one. Really good. I wonder which way we should go. I guess you have to think that... Oh, shoot. Lancer probably doesn't get out of the castle a lot. He gives at least the sense to me like he doesn't. So it makes sense that he's not all that good at getting around. There we go. Easy as can be. Hey, losers! Wait a sec, where's Lancer? Well, he wasn't going the right way, so... You let him wander off by himself? You know he's bad at mazes, right? He is such a spade, I won't lie. He's probably lost and confused right now. Ho ho ho! I'm lost and confused! Sorry, Susie. We didn't mean to make you worry about him. Huh? Look, I'm not worried about him. Bad guys gotta look out for each other is all. Anyway, get out of my way. I'm gonna find him. Seems she doesn't know the right way either, Chris. Alright. This is where it does get a little tricky if you lose sight of him. Oh. No, I don't want to fight a boxer! I already have money! Oh, that wasn't too bad. Check it out. Check it. Oh, did they fix it? Oh. Don't check it out then. They fixed it and you can't accidentally go off the wall here. feel like my image of Deltarune that is being streamed is so much more vibrant than the game I'm playing. Wonder why that is. Could it be our machine? Chris, isn't that the machine we designed? All right, this will be tough, but let's try our best. Oh, that's not good, actually. Display setting weirdness? I mean, it looks pretty good, honestly. It's just flat. Put some air into it. Different monitors? It might just be different monitors. Ho! You think that's bad? Just wait. And see what happens when it starts. My creation! My boy! Your design sucked, so we blew it up. Ah, I see. So, now what's your plan going to be? Turns out we didn't need a plan. Just a rule. Anyone that gets in our way gets crushed into dust. But Susie, you need us to return home. Doesn't crushing us seem a little counterproductive? Fun fact, Chalk is also Susie's enemy. Nah, see, that's where you're wrong. You see, I know I can't get back without you guys. But being a good guy really isn't my style. So, I thought of a little way we can just settle this. If you can beat me, I'll go back to being a good guy. But if you lose, you guys will have to become bad guys with us. And do whatever we say. Our wish is your command. So, what do you say? Don't bother answering. We were just gonna thrash you anyway, so. See ya! Alright, time to kill Susie. Oh, what a beautiful song. Oh, I love them. I do hope that we end up fighting them again at some point, to be honest. I'd like to see, at the very least for Susie, how her attack pattern ends up changing the further in that you get. You two, if we don't stop fighting, then someone might get hurt. You can totally beat up Susie and still get the pacifist end, which makes sense because, I mean, it's not like we're hurting more townspeople. They probably would thank us for beating up Susie. Let's be honest here. Nobody here likes Susie. Which they're wrong to, because she's a sweet pea when you get to know her. I really wish my old laptop didn't die because I had my Chapter 1 progress there, and I would have really liked to fight Rules with my Thrash Machine as well as with it against Queen. Yeah, I think, again, mine had the laser, so it felt, it's my Thrash Machine. Duckhead will have to do just as well, though. Come on, Lancer, come on. Be convinced. Oh, see ya, Memoriana. Hope you have a good night. Uh-oh. Huh, actually, if you spare the Darkners but fight Susie, does it still count as a good end where the Darkners take out the king instead? I would think so, but I haven't tested it. You have to like Susie. She's just, in general, even if you're not like she's a good person, she's a fun character, and then she starts to become a better person, which is just great. What's wrong, dude? I accidentally started liking the enemies. Now seeing them just makes me feel round and soft. Bad atmosphere for battle, though. Well, if you don't want to fight, there's no point, I guess. Battle's over. Well, you didn't beat us because you, kinda cheated by, ganging up on Lancer with, kindness. But if I have to, I guess I'll go back to your side. Alright, have fun just kinda watching, Smarty LTT. Smarty Light? Smarty LTT? But don't expect me to do anything but fight. Well, we're happy to have you back, Susie. I can see you not liking her at chapter 1. You get a little bit of change for her, but in chapter 2, you actually get to see her being more forward about those changes and what it means for her as a person. Yeah, let's just hurry up and go home. Susie, does this mean we aren't a team anymore? Uh-huh. Of course we're still a team. You can, be part of the shit squad. Wow, me? In the shit squad? Wait, if I hang out with the good guys, then can we still have monogram track jackets? Yeah, Rouse will make them. Why do we not have official merch of the monogram track jackets yet? I need them yesterday. Yeah, Rouse will make them. Huh? Okay, sure. Haha. Lancer joins the team. Lancer joined the party. Pretty sure you can fight most bosses in chapter 1 and still get the good ending. It's just the common enemies that matter. Clover might be an exception, though. I haven't checked that out. Monogrammed track jackets tomorrow. Blech. That's a hard one to say fast. You can follow behind us, you know. Oh, okay. I noticed you aren't doing that. Yeah. Oh, cuties. Not open yet. I do wonder if these are going to become important or if they're just like fast travel. They are the same in every world. And I guess it would take a little bit of effort to make a fast travel that's different for every world. But it would also be more immersive, I guess, to do so. And it is a strange choice to reuse the asset that is Sans door unless you were doing it on purpose. I did Jovel no healing or spells the other. That sounds rough. Wow, this is cool. I've never been on such a big team before. Don't you have a legion of various guys? Yeah, but my dad forced them to listen to me. So they don't actually like me very much. Well, you don't need those clowns anymore. Just chill with us. Aye, aye. Man, I'm still hungry. It's like nothing I eat here matters. Should have stolen more money for the bake sale, I guess. I was thinking of baking a cake later. What's the catch? You have to stop making fun of me, for one. Pass! Candy. Look, Susie, a candy tree. Hell yeah. Damn, the last piece is too high up to reach. Too high to reach. Oof. Worry not, Susie. I have a special transformation for times like this. Really? Watch and learn, team. Look! Stool form. This is PC. All you did was put your hands on the ground. Hey, don't act so jealous. Got it. Ooh, tell me what it tastes like. Huh? You haven't had it before? Oh, I mean, I've always wondered what it's like, but I'm not allowed to pick it for myself. Well, you tell me what it tastes like. You're giving it to me? I thought you were hungry. I, changed my mind. Ho-ho! Candy joins the team! All right already! Stool form is going to be of utmost importance, okay? As a person who is 5 feet tall, stool form can make or break any day. So what's it taste like? Yum, yum, yum! It tastes like friendship! What's that taste like? Haha! Like my teeth are disintegrating! That's actually bad. Haha, yeah! But thank you for sharing. You're a good friend! Well, you too, I guess. Oh. Just walking along with you guys feels nice. Like I'm doing something important. That's because you're alongside the Lightners, Lancer. Our purpose, Darkner's purpose, is to assist them. It's the only way we can feel truly fulfilled. Really? But my dad hates Lightners. He wants to... Does your dad seem happy? I'm not sure. Hey, let's ditch the weird purpose talk. You're probably just glad you ate a weird berry. Yeah, I'm still boost from the juice. I mean, look, I'm not from here, and hanging out like this, I also feel kind of you know, happy? Psh, nah. Maybe. They're all so good. Toby, I don't know what to tell you. Toby's just a good writer. Why did I never realize that looks like a grinning mouth? Look, everyone, we can see the castle. Yes, that's where I live. Me and, my dad. What's the black thing emerging from the top? That's the fountain, Susie. If we can get there, you and Chris will finally be able to go home. Geez, took long enough. Chris, Lancer, let's go. Are you sure there isn't another way home? The fountain is being guarded right now. If you try to go there, you might get hurt and... What? Come on, Lancer. No one's gonna beat a team like us. If anyone gets in our way, all we gotta do is crush them. But what if you had to fight? Everybody bleeds, right? Don't worry about it. Whoever it is, they'll be cold on the ground before you can blink. Does kind of look like how people usually do Tenna. But Susie... What? I think I need to go. Huh? When are you gonna be back? Never. Everybody bleeds, makes you wonder. Hey, wait a second, Lancer! Why are you acting so weird? Susie, wait! Ooh. The Lightners are approaching the castle! Get them! Oh no, you're gonna- oh shoot. Maybe they will get me. If you die, do they still get you, or do you have to start over? Oh, scheisse. There we go. Oop, 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 oop. Man, the hit radius on this is pretty generous. Hitbox? There we go. The text boxes are really nice. My B-Day is in DeltaJune, and I am very excited. That's really exciting. If the Susie was raised in a human community theory isn't true, I'll eat my foot. I really hope she was. I think it adds a lot of interest to, like, just the general dynamic. Lancer! It's probably a normal death. It has the Nightmare King motif? Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, what are you doing? We've cornered them. Oh, we're dead for sure. Wait! Because it has the motif, you think it's going to appear again? You poor Lightners. We were told to keep you in prison for eternity. Too bad. Would have loved to see you guys punished. Ow. Well, this is a fine how do you do, isn't it, Chris? In prison for eternity. It sounds like it might take a while. And Susie! Where's Susie? We have to find her, Chris, before she gets hurt. Or, hurts someone else. Maybe there's something we can escape with in here? Life cannot exist without consuming. Even the moss drinks water. Perpetuate the cycle of existence. Shall we perpetuate? That's not even a question. Of course we are. You ate the moss. Tastes mossy. Your HP was mossed out. There's a crack in the wall. What could be inside? It's more wall. These shackles seem oddly fashionable. Take them? Iron shackle was put in your armors. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together now, guys. I can't remember. Probably, yeah. Oh, I can't do Rouse. It's a metal door. You rattle the bars. It's no use. I've never tried to share this moss with Susie. Now that you mention it. Oh my god, you're right. It does have a slightly different color. What's with that? So, Chris, what did you find? What's all that green stuff around your mouth? 2 minutes in jail and you've already started eating moss. You even put on prison shackles, so, you look like a prisoner for life. So you couldn't find anything. Well, Chris, let's not give up hope just yet. But, if we don't make it for some reason, then I just wanted to say, I'm glad I was able to meet... Hey, idiots, can you shut up? I'm trying to concentrate. Susie, where are you? Alright, goodbye, Waroni. I don't know, prison? Seriously, though, I'm out of my cell. I sweet-talked the warden into giving me the keys. Susie? Really? How? I, invited him to visit the trash can. Anyway, now there's a puzzle in the way. Okay, solve it, Susie. I, don't do puzzles. Hey, how about we just sit tight and wait for Lancer? He lives in the castle. He's bound to come save us. Why don't Chris and I just help you solve the puzzle? Look, I don't need your help. But, if you said what to do out loud, you know, I wouldn't stop you. Chris, tell Susie what to do. We want to do swap first and foremost? Nice first move, Chris. At least she knows that much. Yes, we did it! She had such a tiny cell. Great, now come and free us. Alright, alright. Thanks for helping her, Chris. She appreciates it. Chris, are you worried about Susie? Yeah. Well, regardless of how you feel, I don't think it would hurt to take a moment, close your eyes, and think about what she's doing now. Give me a second, I'm shifting into Susie mode. Alright, out of the cell. Where to next? Huh? Chris? Did you say something back there? I can't hear them anymore. I'll just go this way. Well, that's a dead end. That's Lancer's voice! It's almost like Rouse is saying, Chris's specific choices don't matter, if you will. Damn, not another one of these. Maybe I should go back and ask Chris. And make sure they... Lancer. I'll just do it myself. Understand? They have to stay in their cells. The liners can't be allowed to escape. Especially the purple one. Lancer? They're really weird and I really dig them. Susie! What are you doing here? I mean, there's Susie, there's the fact that we can't control her, there's the fact that we are able to watch them. Rouse is talking to Chris while we're gone. Rouse knows if we're gone or not. There's so many layers to it that, oh, I can't wait for the next one. Lancer, Chris and Rouse are still locked up. I know. I was the one who told my troops to put you down here. To keep you down here. Forever. Lancer, you wanted to get rid of us? I thought we were a team. I can explain, Susie. Nah. It's fine. It's fine, actually. You don't have to say anything. I get it. I get it, you know? Why would anyone really want to be my friend anyway? Susie, that's not... Shut up. But, shut up! Get out of my way. Did you hear me? Get out of my way! No. Did you not hear me? Man, I tried to warn you. So don't expect me to feel guilty when they have to clean you off the floor. Hey, want to see what happens to traitors? Yeah, again, it's one of those things like the secret bosses where you just assume they're going to continue to show up. They get crushed. I know a lot of people think that we probably... Oh, If you don't get out of the way, I'll kill you. I know a lot of people think we probably won't get many other lighteners or lighteners in the Dark Worlds that will be, like, in our party. Get it? I'll kill you! Which is a really big shame, because I would like to see if there are any other Darkners who just straight up won't Lighteners who just straight up won't listen to Chris, aka us. Hey, you missed, idiot! Or if it's like Susie is special in some way for being able to ignore it. Wait, why aren't you fighting back? I'm going to kill you and then kill you again. Versus Susie is... Oh! This just in. The guy who's really known for making good music makes really good music. You think I care? You just want to lie down and die? You're just making it easier for me. Alright, that's enough. If you want to die so much, then die! Susie, you missed. I don't want to kill you, man. Just move. Please. But Susie, if I let you guys go, then you and my dad will fight, and you'll kill each other. At least if you stay here, neither of you will get hurt. Then I won't kill him. Promise. Me and him will just, talk it out. Peaceful style, you know? I don't think my dad would like that. Hey, Lancer. Come on. Is that a unique sprite for this single interaction? We're a team, right? Nothing can stop us, fighting or not, alright? It might just be her normal grinning one, but I feel like usually you see more of her teeth. Yeah, you're right. We might as well try. I can help too. I'll go talk to my dad and ripen him up. Hey, now we were getting somewhere. I'll head over right now. Susie? Yeah. Are we still friends? Huh? Of course. I mean, if you want to be. Phew! See ya! Oh. How am I gonna get past his dad like that? Come on, I'll figure something out. I love her. So that's why, okay, Chris? Hey. Susie, you came to save us. I knew you had the heart of a hero, Susie. Yeah, don't push your luck. Chris and Ralsei, join the party. Alright, let's see what we got here. Aw, Susie, did you solve this puzzle all by yourself? You must really have wanted to save us. Huh? No way, I just solved it on accident. On accident. I actually thought it was a slot machine. But it turned out the prize was nerds. She likes us. Yeah, even I got arrested. And I'm just a pair of eyes. What's the world coming to? Thanks for inviting me. This trash can's really great. I apologize for the inconvenience earlier. Alright, I don't think there's any interesting dialogue down here. I'm probably just gonna head right to the elevator. And honestly, I'm probably gonna call it a day after that. Oh, I actually probably will just call it a day right now. I was thinking we wouldn't get a save point until later. But oof, I'm very tired. I don't usually stream this long. My voice is getting... My mouth is getting dry and my throat's getting rough. Alright, so that's going to be it for this stream. Not sure when I'll be streaming again, but hopefully I'll have a bit more cleaned up of a layout that will look a little nicer. Thank you all for joining in, and I will see you then. Bye-bye. Have a good day.